All right, so we're standing here with the hatchery manager at the Ray Fish Hatchery. Tyler, we're looking at a whole pile of crappies right here. What's the skinny on these crappies?
These are our brood stock. So every year, these 5-line ponds will put 50 males, 70 females per acre out here and hope to accomplish our 350 to 400,000 fry goal for the year.
350 to 400, so 50 fish will make 350 to 400, or 50 males and 50 females will make 350,000 fries in these ponds.
We should have a 500,000 fry to then raise up to 350,000 sub-catchable crappie.
So when I hear fry and crappie in the same sentence, I'm thinking batter and grease, but you're talking about little tiny fish fry. How big will you grow them before you release
Average
them?
2.5 to 3 inches. From this pond, they'll go into grow out ponds for another month or two and then get stocked at that point.
And they get fed out from there. Well, that's a pretty neat deal. Now, what other fish do you raise here at this hatchery?
We raise red ear sunfish, bluegill, channel catfish, hybrid grass carp, tiger muskies. We transfer some pike, stripers, wipers, walleye, sawguy.
All in this one hatchery?
All in this one hatchery.
All right, guys, so we are standing inside the hatchery building here at the Ray Fish Hatchery. And Tyler, this place is amazing. First of all, it's far more complex than I ever anticipated it would be. What's going on in here?
Mixture of 12-foot, 4-foot, and 3-foot tanks for raising every species of fish that we raise on this facility.
And that is what all's here?
Bluegill. Right now, we have bluegill in the tanks, tiger muskies, and we just finished up with walleye, striper, and wiper. And
how, you told me earlier, but how many walleyes did you raise this last year, or eggs?
We did 84 million eggs at this facility.
84 million eggs, guys, and that's why we talk so much about the catch and release on largemouth and things like that. These guys generate a huge number of walleyes, and it's a good opportunity for people to go eat some fish. You do some largemouth as well, or no?
We will stock largemouth out for another hatchery to ease the burden.
Look at all those bluegills. How many are there?
About 15 to 20,000.
15 to 20,000 bluegills, and they just swim in circle, and this whole system pumps and cleans everything, and filters or whatever, and you guys just feed them.
Yep. And these will be the biggest of the big bluegill.
And how old are these fish?
These fish will be a month shy of a year.
So these guys are grass carp. These are the largest freshwater fish in the state, correct?
Correct.
How big will they get potentially?
Over 50 pounds.
50 pounds. Now we just saw some over here at Stalker Pond just a minute ago. So what's the story? These are sterile.
These are sterile. These are triploid, pressure treated to make them infertile so they can't reproduce in the wild, used mostly for vegetation control.
We're looking at tiger muskies, and that's of course a hybrid of a muskie and a pike. Correct. You tell me that these fish will cannibalize each other?
Constantly, all day long. We have to feed these fish 5% of their body weight twice a day to eliminate some of that cannibalism.
And these fish are how old?
These fish will be about 6 weeks old.
6 weeks, so they're wee little tiny fish right now. And you'll stock them out as 8-inchers?
Stock them out as an 8-inch schedule, end of September.
End of September, so they grow pretty quick.
So this is actually female pike, male muskie.
Really? So do they look different?
They look exactly the same.
So you got 3 sizes of tanks in here. Big tanks, you said 4-foot, and these are 3-foot tanks. And what goes in these?
3-foot tanks will raise all of our walleye, sawguy, wipers, and stripers for the year. Each tank will hold 800,000 to 1.8 million fish.
Amazing. Such a complex facility. I don't think anybody realizes what goes into managing warm water species like you might think.
Each one of these jars is a 9-liter jar. It can hold maximum of 5 liters of eggs, 150,000 eggs per liter. So 750,000 eggs in each one of these jars. And we'll hatch every walleye egg in all these jars. 84
million walleyes came through these jars this year. That's unbelievable.
We get them as fertilized, water-hardened eggs, and in 13 days, they're back in the lake as fry.
Walleyes, not only do we raise them in-state, we trade them for other species that we can't get as well. So it's not just about stocking them for Colorado anglers, specifically the walleyes, but the other species we get.
And we are the hatchery that does all out-of-state walleye trades.
That's our day on Stalker Pond State Wildlife Area and here at the Ray Fish Hatchery. And Tyler, very eye-opening facility you have right here. State-of-the-art, latest and greatest, millions of fish coming out of here. If folks want more information about this, where do they get it?
We'd love for you to come visit us or go to Colorado Parks and Wildlife's website.
There you go, and the hatchery's open 8 to 4?
7 to 3. 365 days a year.
There you go, guys. So stop by and see it. I recommend you do. I think you'd be surprised at what all's going on here. Thank you very much for your efforts.
Thank you.
So important that these guys keep so many fish in the lakes around here, because the reality of the situation is almost none of these populations are self-sustaining. Without these guys, we wouldn't have it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's show. Hopefully you'll tune in, and we'll see you next week.